The 2025 Honda CB500 has finally arrived, and it's already making waves in the mid-weight motorcycle segment. Honda has struck again with a machine that promises the perfect mix of everyday practicality, weekend fun, and long-distance reliability. Whether you're a new rider stepping up from smaller displacement bikes or a seasoned commuter who needs something dependable, the CB500 aims to check every box, and maybe a few you didn't even know you had. For years, the CB500 lineup has held its own in the fiercely competitive 500 cubic centimeters category, offering performance without intimidation. But does the 2025 update bring enough to keep it ahead of the curve? Let's break it down. Engine and performance, refined, not rewritten. Under the tank, the 2025 CB500 retains Honda's proven 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, but it comes with subtle tweaks that make a real difference. Engineers have optimized the ECU mapping and air intake system to improve throttle response and mid-range torque. The result? A smoother ride that feels punchier when overtaking or accelerating through twisty roads. Horsepower remains around the 47 HP mark, keeping it A2 license compliant in many regions. However, the delivery is now crisper, more refined, and responsive, perfect for urban commutes and spirited weekend rides alike. The engine continues to shine as a reliable, low-maintenance workhorse that can still put a smile on your face. Chassis and suspension, precision handling. One of the most appreciated upgrades in the 2025 model is the improved suspension setup. Honda has fitted the new CB500 with Showa separate function fork, big piston, SFFBP, front forks, significantly enhancing front-end feedback and control. Paired with an adjustable rear shock, the CB500 now feels more planted in corners and stable at higher speeds. The chassis itself remains lightweight and nimble, ideal for riders who enjoy weaving through traffic or carving up a back road. Honda also revised the weight distribution slightly, making the CB500 even more balanced in tight maneuvers. Whether you're dodging potholes in the city or leaning into a scenic mountain curve, this bike stays composed. Brakes, wheels, and tires, confidence comes standard. Safety and control were clearly priorities for Honda this year. The 2025 CB500 now features dual front disc brakes with radial-mounted Nissan calipers, a significant upgrade from previous single-disc setups. This brings not only improved stopping power but a greater sense of confidence, especially for riders who are still building experience. The 17-inch cast aluminum wheels are wrapped in grippy, road-focused tires that perform well in both dry and wet conditions. ABS comes standard, of course, and Honda's traction control system has also been updated for quicker intervention in low-grip situations. It's a thoughtful mix of performance and peace of mind. Design and technology, subtle evolution. At first glance, the 2025 CB500 doesn't look drastically different, and that's intentional. Honda has taken an "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" approach to styling, opting for minor aesthetic refinements. Sharper body lines, new LED lighting elements, and updated color schemes give it a more modern and aggressive presence without losing its approachable character. The LCD dash has been updated to include gear position, fuel consumption data, and a cleaner layout overall. It's not full TFT like on some rivals, but it's legible, functional, and doesn't overwhelm the rider with unnecessary information. For a bike in this segment, it hits the mark. Comfort and ergonomics, built for everyday use. One of the strongest aspects of the CB500 has always been its rider-friendly ergonomics, and the 2025 model continues this tradition. The upright seating position, wide handlebars, and neutral foot peg placement create a comfortable triangle for a wide range of body types. The seat height remains accessible at around 785 mm, making it easy for shorter riders to plant their feet. Meanwhile, the revised seat padding and slight tweak in the rear subframe improve long-distance comfort for both rider and passenger. Whether you're commuting or taking a weekend trip, the CB500 won't wear you out. Fuel economy and value, easy on the wallet. With fuel prices climbing in many parts of the world, efficiency matters, and the CB500 delivers. Honda claims around 67 miles per gallon, or roughly 28 kilometers per liter, which is excellent for a bike that can cruise at highway speeds with ease. The 17.1-liter fuel tank gives you great range, meaning fewer stops and more miles covered per ride. In terms of value, the CB500 remains one of the best buys in its class. It offers big bike looks and features at a mid-range price, making it attractive for budget-conscious riders. Factor in Honda's legendary reliability, low maintenance costs, and wide dealer support, and it's hard not to recommend. Final thoughts, the sweet spot of motorcycling. The 2025 Honda CB500 is not a revolution, but it doesn't need to be. It's a refinement, a well-calculated update to a bike that already nailed the formula. Honda listened to rider feedback and res.